Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, Ted tends to the group's horrible record in this 6th episode after Richmond loses a well-disposed match against the Dutch group Ajax in Amsterdam. Sunflowers, the 6th episode, kicks off in Amsterdam with a friendly match between AFC Richmond and Ajax. Richmond loses, however, as the last score is 5-0, proceeding with their horrible palette. Confidence is lowered as a result of the Richmond players' poor performances, particularly since Zava retired. After the game, Wood Kent gives an aggressive interview and refuses to acknowledge the impact Zava's absence has had on the club. Rebecca needs to plan a gathering with Keely and Leslie. While Keely has seen Jack for a date, Leslie is going to the seedy area of town. Roy is enraged when Rebecca tells him about Keely's new relationship. Ted loosens up the check in time for the players in the group transport so they might have a good time and loosen up. Jamie, on the other hand, gets rid of Roy's rage by being kicked out of the team and taken to training. The players meet in the lodging entryway in the meantime to talk about their night exercises. However, the group seems unable to settle on a strategy because they have so many ideas. Isaac accepts that since they are a group, they can make one. The players are then given the option of attending a private party or a sex show. Colin escapes the lodging and into a gay bar subsequent to making a reason. However, Trent Krim discovers Colin and reveals that he had been aware of Colin's secret all along. On the other hand, Rebecca meets a charming Dutchman while taking a city walk. She slips and falls into a canal, requiring her to remain with the Dutchman until her clothes are dry. There is apparent power among Rebecca and the Dutchman from the second they meet. Rebecca and the Dutchman spend the night together, and as they eat, drink wine, and tell stories, they fall in love. Ted is advised to test a tea-based medication by Coach Bird because it will inspire him to solve the team's problems and stimulate new brain connections. Indeed, Kipman joins Leslie on his excursion to the shady area of town where they see a jazz show. As Roy and Jamie continue their training, Jamie convinces Roy to go on a sightseeing trip. Jamie trains Roy when he discovers that he cannot ride a bike, thereby enhancing their relationship. Last but not least, Roy tells Jamie that Keely has a new girlfriend and apologizes for hurting the player. After Ted rejects the drug-laced tea, Coach Bird heads to a party, leaving Ted alone in the hotel room. The members at last choose to go to the party, however not prior to halting to have supper. However, the group disagrees on the type of food they should eat once more. The players eventually spend the night having fun and fighting over pillows inside the motel. When Colin asks Trent about his sexual orientation, Trent says he is gay. After helping Colin process his emotions, they have fun at a gay bar. Ted, then again, at long last tastes the tea and sets out on a puzzling city visit. In the climactic scene of the show, Ted communicates his yearning for his local nation by visiting an American burger shop. However, Ted stops at a museum on the way to see some Vincent van Gogh artwork. Ted sees one craftsmanship, specifically sunflowers, which portrays the different phases of the blossom's improvement and rouses him to endure despite trouble. Ted is at the burger joint watching an old basketball game when the Chicago Bulls use their well-known triangle offense to completely destroy their opponents. Because of the painting, the basketball game, and the ease of being at home, Ted develops a new playing style that he honed throughout the entire night. The next morning, everybody gets together in the group transport where Rebecca goes totally gaga for the Dutchman. When Lowell reveals that he had a threesome, the players are overjoyed. Ted shows Coach Beer his new play style, which emphasizes the players supporting one another in a triangular formation and always gives the man in charge of the ball 2 options for passing. Mentor Facial Hair explains that the game's strategy for play is known as complete football, and it was made in Amsterdam during the 1970s. However, Coach Beard believes that they ought to carry out the strategy. Finally, the football action is stopped to give the coaches and players of AFC Richmond a much-needed break to think about how they feel. The players remain together, showing their capacity to fill in as a unit, and others, for example, Leslie, Jamie, and Trent, move forward for their companions who need consistent encouragement, heeding Ted's guidance from the primary episode. When Ted finally demonstrates a tactical mastery of the game, he improves as a coach and increases the likelihood that the team will mount a comeback later in the season. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.